once we get new equipment that works, that one doesn't drive, doesn't do a whole lot of good sitting there, then we can start doing walls, the rest of the walls, and then the roof is going to be fun to do. But this is what it looks like right now for day 11, or the beginning of day 11. Making really good progress. I mean, you always think that it's going to go faster than it does, but when you're working on it, we were cruising along getting this done. So we're learning. None of us have done a metal building before, so it looks pretty good. All right, it's the beginning of day 12. So yesterday was kind of a short day because the rental company had to exchange out the boom lift because the other boom lift, the throttle fell apart. So they brought this Genie out here, and if you rub it nicely, it grants you 3 wishes every day, so that's good. So what I've been doing is I started on the back of the building, but I'm working my way this way because I've been picking up all the random stuff that I've been finding everywhere, for one. But then also, when we were doing the side wall, we were skipping some of the screws because I can do that stuff later. So I've been going through making sure all of these screws are in there. So you can see this row here, we didn't do those screws, so I need to do all those. And then also those silver screws, I need to take those out and put the painted screws in there. So the screws are mixed up in boxes, so no big deal. So I'm taking those out, finishing putting all these screws in here. I already did the south wall. I already got this wall done, and then I was just reading in the manual. Next thing I need to do is up at the eave, I need to rip the Sawzall. Looks like I gotta go along the purlin, but I'm gonna see what the top trim looks like because it wraps around there somehow. I don't really understand how, but so that's the low eave trim. This is the corner trim, so I'm pretty sure that's what goes up there, but I need to look at the manual and see. This stuff is the rake trim, so I need to look at the manual and see where the overlap is, and then I can rip that. Just trying to look for things that I could do by myself since I don't have any help today. Here's done. The other thing I wanted to do is I need to tape the seams, and I was reading the manual and we actually didn't do that right. What it says you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this overlap and pull it in and staple it from the outside and everything, but we were learning, so we didn't do that. No big deal. So we'll get that stuff fixed. I'll try and get some of this insulation nice and tight and looking good in here. And that's the plan for the day.